Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play. And as we look west here on top of the temple in the port city of Athens, we see the sun go down. It's about nighttime. So last episode we left off as we tried to race here before sunrise, and we kind of failed that. So between the episodes, I went around and did some daily missions as you see the sun go down. So now we are a couple levels higher than we left off. We left off at level 30. Now we're 32. And got some new items as well. We learned a new ability. That's what I want to feature here. We picked up this ability called Fury of the Bloodline. It's quite nice. It's a chain attack with your spear, with your the magical spear Leonardus that you carry. And what it does is that you spend one adrenaline segment to gain 3 back. It's quite nice. It does a multiplier of your warrior damage, so it doesn't hurt as much as, say, the hero strike, which is a multiplier of your assassin damage, which is usually much higher. But you do gain 3 segments of adrenaline back, and I tried it out a couple times. It's very nice. It also knocks them to the ground, much like hero strike, so you get a little CC effect as well. Hopefully we get to see that today. So night has fallen, so we can tackle our quest. Poor Phidias, the sculptor, it's still stuck in the port, and we have to go escort him out of Athens. This is also the last quest in Perikles' errands. So after we complete this, we can head to Perikles and attend his symposium. And there's also a few quests we completed that we need to deliver here in Athens as well. If you remember, next to the statue of Athena, the giant statue on top of the Acropolis, there was a general who gave us a quest to conduct guerrilla warfare to kill off Spartan pole marks throughout the forts in all over the map. And through our daily missions, we actually did it. We actually killed 3 pole marks, so I can go deliver that very soon as well. But first, let's see if we can trigger this quest. Maybe it's still not considered nighttime.
Maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Yeah, I guess so. There's no point to wait. It's super close, but might as well meditate here. Wait. M is map. Hold M. Okay, hold M to meditate. There we go. Wake up, it's nighttime.
Good, you made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Can your friend be trusted?
Theras and I have been friends for a long time. I just sent word telling him where to meet us.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can.
Is it me or is it not nighttime? Oh, great. This is a naval mission. Okay. So this is a good time to look at our roster. We recruited another golden character as I was doing the daily missions. He gives us 12 additional arrow damage, 16% extra health on our marines on the boat, and 20% rowing stamina refill when we're cleaving. Nothing too special, but just nice to have. We also have a lot of supplies, as you can see, and a lot of gold. Well, not a lot of gold, but decent amount of gold. Lots of supplies for sure. So we can definitely do some more upgrade. We can definitely upgrade the hull one more time to push us to 4 lieutenants. We can put Odessa back on. She's pretty good. She gives us plus 6% rower stamina refill rate, which I feel is pretty useful. Obviously, we can try to get another gold legendary character to replace her. I guess increasing this only gives extra health going forward. Arrow damage is probably best right now. That's what we're kind of boosting all over the place. So extra arrow shot. plus 15% weak point creation. Alright, we ran out of tablets to upgrade this. Brace damage. This is probably most useful, but we don't have enough tablets as well. So maybe one of this and both of these to get everything up here at least to level 3. Alright, we used up our ancient tablets. We need to do more quests. These are usually scattered around the world in ruins, yep. So we have to kind of open up new territories to upgrade them. Alright, at least we got our ship to a strong point.
To your positions!
Now we set sail.
We've been waiting for you.
Where are we going though? I know it's to an island to the south. Okay, we're kind of sailing blind here. Seraph. Where is this island of Seraph? Here? Yes. Cradle of Myth. Okay, it's a pirate island. It's actually a city-state. You can see that it's Athenian leadership. Or is it part of... Oh, it's a chain island. Okay, so this city-state has 3 islands. There's this one, and this one. So this is one of the regions called Cradle of Myth. Very interesting. So it's quite a distance to sail. Let's hope we don't hit any trouble.
Hey, looks like something valuable.
Free loot. Ooh, item. I've never picked up item off the crates on the sea. It's usually always been wood.
I've left places I've come from.
Our Athenian ship should be okay. They're hostile? Okay. We might just need to speed through this region.
Fast as we can!
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now when I'm in Athens.
They're pulling up that salvage. Commander, they're trying to ram us.
Yeah, what can I do? I'm trying to sail as fast as I can. Alright, they're not falling too closely. Alright, we got out of that pretty smoothly. If we get a chance to upgrade our bracing damage reduction in the future, definitely gonna do it.
Let's move!
Alright, there's a pirate ship up ahead. Pretty far up ahead. Oh, they're still following us. Crap. Back off. Back off. We're out of range. Alright, that ship right there is a pirate ship.
Speed up!
They're still following us. Okay.
Go! Increase speed!
And there's also more Athenian ship up ahead. Maybe we should just take care of this small one before we run into more.
Archers! Get ready!
Alright, he's just at the edge of our range. There we go. Fire!
Now!
Fire! Alright. Brace. There's a weak point. If we rotate fast enough, we can catch it. Oh, we missed it. But I think we can do enough damage to take it. There we go. Let's go ram it.
I think we're out of danger here. I've been worried for a second there, Commander.
Alright, time to ram this down. And then we have to probably take care of that pirate ship as well.
Let's go!
Alright, let's ram. 70 wood. Not bad, not bad.
There's some debris in the water.
We'll take care of that debris. Precious gems. Okay, not bad. Did we discover a location here? Sunken treasure. Should we go for it? Maybe not. Let's deliver Phidias over to first. Yeah, that pirate ship is definitely there to deter us. I would prefer if we don't fight it. Okay, so you do pick up items.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're killed.
Alright, a lot of pirate ships to the right, a lot of Athenian ships to the left.
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long.
I hope we can just land here on this side of the island. I think so. I think that's location markers on this side. Nice. This wasn't too hard. Unless it's the other side. Oh no. We have to turn on the bottom side. Okay. Wishful thinking, but that's a crash site with a cave. Maybe if we go slow enough, we don't have to worry about those pirates. That's a lot of pirate ship. I count at least 5. Alright, one Athenian ship here. But oh, we found port. Finally. Finally see the docking light. Oh, too shallow, too shallow. Gotta go a little deeper into the water. There we go. Trying to hug the coastline to stay away from trouble. Alright, we made it in one piece.
Ready the lines!
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Perikles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Alright.
Everything Pericles wanted.
We got a cultist
Time to
clue.
return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
So before we leave this area, let's pop on this new bow. Hunter damage, huh? Warrior damage is still a bit better. This is what we picked up from the water. That's quite good. Let's pop that in. Warrior fire, warrior fire. Yep, I guess we do use a lot of fire. So double fire. 32% fire damage, 16% on Athenian soldiers. Alright, waiting to increase level for that. Yes, we got turn in the 3 polemark seals. And let's see, which cultist clue did we pick up? This guy right here. Time to unmask you.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Okay, as was always the case with the young men who were too pretty, too rich, or both, Brinson lived as a weakling, easily exploited by others. In the cult, he saw opportunity to change all that. He would be strong, feared, and respected. In exchange his pledge to Cosmos with this, he would torture and kill every person who stood against the cult. Okay, one of those bullied person turned evil type of story here. We can pick up the quest line that requires us to go back. This one. deliver the seal back to Dimotheus. I think that's how you say his name. We can also kind of explore this island for a little bit. There are multiple quests here. Heart of Stone, Making Friends. It's a very small island, so not many quests. We can come back and do these. And to make it easier for us to come back, let's grab the fast travel point, the vantage point up there first. And because we finished all of Perikles' quest, we also unlocked the Symposium. Well, that's a dog. Okay, I thought that was like a lynx. A Temple of Athena. How original. Okay, all the way up there. We're just going to be here to pick up this fast travel point so we can come back later without sailing through those hostile waters again. As you can see, my naval skills are not that sharp. Very colorful island. Lots of ships. Look at that. Okay, we picked up this fast travel point, and now we're actually going to fast travel ourselves all the way back to Athens, to the Acropolis, right on top over here, where we can deliver the seals and complete this mission. And also, we're now free to attend the Symposium at Perikles' home, so we should definitely do that one as well. So first here, see you guys when we're at Athens. Alrighty, we're back in Athens on top of Athena's crown, and we can take a dive and deliver those polemark seals.
Does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on... Do you have my seals yet?
Yes, I have the seals for you.
This will show those idiots in the assembly we're making progress. Interested in getting rid of more polemachoses for me?
I'm interested.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly. How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I am not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
What do you think of the Spartans?
If you were to ask General Neon that, he'd tell you they were mindless brutes. That's half true. They have a base sort of cunning. It shouldn't be enough to withstand Athenian might. Assuming the other generals make intelligent decisions instead of stalling.
You do know I'm of Spartan birth.
You're more skilled than the average Spartan. In time, you might even manage Athenian citizenship.
The true pinnacle of success.
Of course. I wish I had more say over our naval forces. What I could do to the Spartans then.
Have you held this command for long?
I've been a general in the army for a long time. I made some mistakes in my early days, but I more than made up for them after. Still, everyone attributes my victories to luck, never to my own decisions.
I see how that could be frustrating.
Other men take credit for my victories. Cautious men who cause needless deaths by overlooking opportunities. You know what happens to a general who loses his reputation? Who gets blamed for the loss of Athenian lives?
Nothing good.
He dies. So I will do everything to preserve Athenian lives. Maybe one day, I'll even get credit for my accomplishments.
Why do you need these seals?
I need those seals to shove in the faces of the assembled generals, to get them to wake up. While they've been debating and stalling, I've been winning the war.
I know what I have to do.
Alright, so like we said, this is a repeating quest. If we take a look at the quest menu again, where this quest has popped up again, this time we're getting a pair of boots, where we got the skirt last time. So you gotta do this, I think, 5 times to get the full set of armor. They will be called Dimotheus' armor set, basically. It's not technically an armor set, but it is an epic armor, and they have unique names, and they're quite good, so we can definitely equip them. Surprisingly less armor than the common item, or the rare item. But the assassin damage, melee resistant, headshot damage is quite nice, so we'll take this one instead. A token of your loyalty to Athens. Okay. We'll get rid of this one. Now that we're done with that quest line, we can go visit the symposium and find out maybe some news about our mother. So let's run to Perikles' home. Not very far, so we're just gonna run straight there. And by running straight there, I mean ziplining straight there. And then jumping down? Okay. Should have built more zip lines. Is there a road there? Not really. Maybe we'll just have to climb through. Alright, we're ready at his residence. Oh, there you are. We'll meet him very soon. He's quite interesting. This will be a nice, interesting quest for us to enjoy.
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said, stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
All right. Now we have a talking quest.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Perikles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Perikles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Perikles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Perikles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Perikles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Alright. Remember, the mission at hand is to find our mother. And there are multiple talking points that we can approach this from. Let's start in the kitchen.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Perikles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Alright, let's get some sweet wine.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Alright, now we deliver the wine to the right recipient here.
A new face in Perikles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Perikles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Perikles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
All right, a little clue there. We can go back to talk about the drunk part. Oh, sorry.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Perikles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Alrighty. One person down. There is another quest over here where the orgy is happening.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to the symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun.
All right. Let's get some oil. Probably from the kitchen again. Or not. Let's see if we turn on the quest locator. Get the oil. Wait, it's backward. Doesn't say where to get the oil though. I'm gonna try the kitchen again. Alright, we got the oil. There we go.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Perikles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Perikles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future. Which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Alright. Now we just have to talk to Socrates.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you
the fine art.
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Perikles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirimi, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Perikles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alright, so we learned 3 clues, 3 potential whereabouts, people who might know our mother. So we have to get Perikles down. Assuming we don't want to just scale the walls to go to the courtyard, let's find the stairs. That's the front door. Nope, no stairs here. Ah, right here. Perfect.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Emetiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Perikles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Perikles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Alright, and this concludes this mission. We just have to get out of this area here. Now where's the stairs again? Maybe... oh, we went the wrong way. It's good to get our spear and our weapon back as the party continues. Aspasia right here. Goodbye, Phoebe.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Alright. So, we are done with the symposium. We did most of our missions. We even leveled up. We'll take care of all these items in our next episode. This one's running way too long, but we learned of 3 potential persons, I guess, who could know where our mother is. One is in Corintha, which is right south of Megaris. We can definitely go visit there. You can see the level cap. It's matching exactly our level, which means we already hit the minimum level. As you can see here, this area is too high level for us. So it's 42 to 46. This is just perfect for us. We're here to find a girl. Another option is a pirate lady on the island of Creos. We already visited the city-state of Creos when we went to this small island here delivering Phidias. And the third option is in Argos, or Argolas. This is where we are supposed to talk to the physician Hippocrates. I forgot to know his name, but basically these 3 locations have clues to where our mother's whereabouts are. We just randomly picked this one. We might start here actually, just because it's so close to Megaris. So I think starting next episode, we're going to take a break from Athens. We might do some more missions in Athens, not sure right now. I think we definitely want to hit up some of these location markers, but our story mission will definitely bring us back to Athens, so I'm not in a hurry to, let's say, finish up all the location markers, because there's way too many, right? This is a huge city-state. So I think starting next episode, we'll go back to Megaris and start heading south to take care of this mission right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you next time. Bye!